Friends, I love utility knives. This company, CIVIVI, had reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to review our utility knife? And my first response was going to be no. And then I just said, okay, let's check it out. And this thing is ridiculous, how good it is. So if you're into knives or whatever, you know, you probably had one of the, I got this Kershaw I used for years, a little flick on the back and the thing opens. I love it. You know, look at how much I've used this thing up. I've sharpened it so many times. But in my line of work, I'm always using a utility knife because we're always cutting boxes, doing stuff like that. And they get a little bulky if they're the style that folds up, the kind of safer one to have in your pocket. And I have one in my pocket all the time. So I had gone from, you know, one of these kind of big hunky clunky ones to a Milwaukee Fastback. And this has been my favorite thing ever. And this is like my EDC. I carry it all the time. It's got a screwdriver on the back. Only problem is it's a bit bulky. So I said, okay, yeah, I'll look at your utility knife. I probably won't like it. I tell you what, I loved this thing. I've been carrying it around for about 2 weeks now. It's brand new, just came out. Yeah, I can't even tell you how thrilled I am with this thing. Super light, super compact, fits in your pocket easy. I'll measure it in a sec here and weigh it. We'll just show you, you know, the 3 ways to open it. First, you got, they'll call it a thumb screw right there. So you just flick it open with your thumb. I'm doing it lefty, so forgive me here if I'm ginking around. But okay, there we go. So, yep, just use the little thumb and flick it open. And then this button right here closes it, and you barely, it's weighted so well that it kind of closes by itself. I like that. Then on the back, a flicker. You see that? I didn't use any effort. This thing, boop, deployed. What a great knife. And then, also you can just hit the button and release it that way. Kind of like the Fastback. Real easy to do on camera, let me tell you. This has got a ceramic bearing in it. But look at this thing. Stainless steel belt clip, which I usually remove, and you can move it to the other side. And what I really like here is how much of this blade is exposed. Look at how much cutting you can do with that compared to like this Lennox. This one you've got a little bit. This guy you've got like that whole blade available to cut. So when I'm breaking down boxes or doing whatever, this thing is getting in here. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference till I was breaking down like 40 boxes, and this thing just being able to get in and cut with all of its face while you're cutting made it way easier. So this thing, I was going to call it like a Cadillac or a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW of utility knives, but I don't know, man. It's a real workhorse. So I guess it's like a Ford King Ranch or something of utility knives. So yeah, really stinking easy to deploy. They give you this box. In the box is this carrying case, and the blade goes in it, and there's tons of room, and I was like, oh, I'm going to throw this case away. But then I figured out, let's switch the camera here. So I've been pouching stuff around in my pocket because I like to have an extra couple tools, and this thing fits everything that I've been carrying around. So I've been carrying around this mini ratchet, which kind of replaces the screwdriver on the Fastback because I need some Torx bits at work every day. And everything fits in here really good, which frankly kind of surprised me. I got this little pill in my pocket I got to keep with me. You got to learn all about me. This thing's called a Cardia. It's a soft case. Yeah, I don't know. Look at this little flashlight. Look at this. It all folds up in here. And I ended up just slapping it in my pocket. Now, I didn't put the... It's small. I mean, look at that. That's like, I don't know, 5.5 inches, whereas this is the smallest I could find. This was like 6.5 inches. I was fitting this in there, too. I was shocked at how much I could fit in this thing. It's just like, just having a tiny little tool bag in your pocket. Almost felt like this alone was worth as much as the knife was. So I got rid of this big floppy thing, and I had this. It just felt more secure. Everything's not flopping around, and I have the knife. And look at the size of this knife. 1, 2, 3.5 inches long, about 1 inch tall, like 1/4 inch thick. Should we weigh it? Yes, we should. And my scale's broke. Nope, hold on, maybe it's not broke. My scale's broke. Okay, I just bought this thing, it keeps breaking. But this, compared to this, is way, oh, here we go. 2.3 ounces versus, and I like these metal ones, they're tougher. So almost half as much weight as that one. And it doesn't seem like it, but it is way less bulky in your pocket. You can see there. And then this is my, my normal EDC. The Milwaukee weighs way more than this. So, and yeah, it has a bit holder. I get it. We can take the bit out though. It's still, and this is plastic. I don't know. I'm really impressed with the CIVIVI. I was shocked. Little lanyard spot here to tie off your lanyard. I'm going to remove this clip, and then this thing just disappears in your pocket. But when you put it in that upper pocket on your jeans, it does just a beautiful job of sitting where it should be, and you can reach right in, grab your blade, and deploy it. You see how fast that deploys? I mean, just really impressive. So yeah, I am really impressed by this CIVIVI. More impressed than I should be, we'll just put it that way. And I just love how much that blade's exposed right there. Now, this thing's a cutting machine. I'm not going to call it a BMW or a Cadillac. I'm going to call it a King Ranch because it's got every fancy option in the world. Maybe I'll call it a Denali. Is that still a model they make? I don't know. It's got everything you could think of luxury-wise. Look at that cutout for your thumb right there. Wow. But it's still super useful. So yep, this is going in my pocket every day, along with my little kit here. It gives me all the stuff I need. Love it.